Hello students, many congratulations to those who have cleared their mains of JKS and filling up their DAF for the personality test. In the DAF, I'm going to discuss some nitty-gritties or details of filling the DAF so that you do not commit any mistake that may cost you heavily into your interview. जब डैफ भरने वाले हैं उसके पहले कुछ इंफॉर्मेशन अपने पास एक रफ शीट में पहले लिख लो. That information will be about your achievements. That information will be about your home address, the numbers, the percentages, the certificates. All these information collect at and write down roughly on a piece of paper so that while you are actually filling the DAF, finally you are filling the DAF, सारी information to the point correct हो. Okay? And किस information को कैसे लिखना है, कहां पे लिखना है, that we will be discussing. So this is how your DAF actually looks like. First column or A part is your personal details of the candidate. Of course, अपना नाम तो सब सही जानते हैं. Write your name here. Roll number, no mistake should be done. Marital status, mother tongue. Address of correspondence. There are two kinds of addresses that are required. One is address of correspondence, another is permanent address. जो परमानेंट एड्रेस है उसका प्रूफ होना चाहिए आपके पास. ओके, एड्रेस ऑफ करस्पॉन्डेंस में कम्युनिकेट करेगा जेकेएस आपके साथ सो दैट दिस एड्रेस शुड हैव अ काइंड ऑफ पोस्टल एड्रेस वेयर डॉक्यूमेंट्स कैन बी डिलीवर्ड. ईमेल एड्रेस एंड मोबाइल नंबर मे बी बहुत सारे लोगों के पास टेलीफोन नंबर नहीं होगा, बट ईमेल एड्रेस एंड मोबाइल नंबर आर साइना क्वा नॉन. If any kind of mistake is there into the filling of DAF or during the interview, any documentation or any kind of lacuna is there, UPSC will only and only communicate with respect to your email address and the mobile number that is provided in the DAF. इसमें कोई भी mistake हम afford नहीं कर सकते हैं. This is your permanent postal address. Permanent postal address, you should have some address proof of it as well. Place of birth, date of birth. Now guys, focus here. This category, any kind of category, OBC, whether you are in creamy layer or non-creamy, SC category, ST category or physically handicapped category. अभी जो भी cases हुए हैं surrounding में, you would be definitely knowing about it. तो इस बार scrutiny या verification बहुत अच्छे से होगा. I would advise very sincerely to all the students, take a caution. With a pinch of salt, please fill them correctly. कोई भी लेफ्ट राइट और कोई भी एक्स्ट्रा मैनिपुलेशन करने की जरूरत नहीं है. Be sure of it because your candidature may be cancelled because of that. So fill your category properly. Percentage of disability and type of disability. Okay. Family details of the candidates. Father and mother's name, their profession and their income is being asked. Again, income जो भी आप mention करते हो father की और mother की specifically, if they are in services or not, that you will mention. If mother is a homemaker, housewife, you can mention that. And annual income of father. इनकम प्रूफ शुड बी देयर. ठीक है, इसमें भी कुछ भी गलत करने की जरूरत नहीं है. इनकम प्रूफ शुड बी देयर. एनुअल इनकम ऑफ योर मदर. देयर वाज अ क्वेश्चन आस्क्ड टू one of the aspirants by the board members. Mother was homemaker and income was zero. Monetization of care economy. We are not monetizing the care economy. So this question may be asked to you in the examination as well, that she is doing lot of labor, she is taking care of the family, elderly care, child care, but her income is zero. Is it right? Okay. Do you have any basic education qualification obtained from a foreign institution? That also you will mention here. Then comes your academic details. Many a times what happens, on the basis of our memory, students do that mistake. On the basis of your memory, you write the numbers, you write the figures, that this is the percentage that I have got. I would recommend that please again calculate your percentage in the class 10th, class 12th and graduation. Mention exact numbers over here. Okay. 10th or equivalent, 12th or equivalent. Students find that percentage of marks and CGPA. In some colleges or universities, there will be CGPA. Previously, there used to be percentage of marks. कोई भी एक चीज है, उस एक चीज को mention कर देना है. You are not required to mention both the things. And in certain institutions, if percentage as well as CGPA is given, then you can mention both. Year of passing, subjects. Numbers गलत नहीं होने चाहिए. Don't fudge the numbers. Stream of graduation level, what stream you are, from the humanities, from the science, from engineering, from medicines, you will mention that. Higher education, if you have any masters, PhD, that you should mention. Here also categorically all the figures should be correct. Employment details. When I talk about employment details, I have some caution again. देखो, employment details में दो तीन areas हैं where you have been employed, maybe in the public sector. One of the best things that you can mention that I had been employed in this particular organization from this duration to that duration, and this was my salary that I was drawing. You may be employed in private institution. You have to mention that also clearly. जब आप mention कर रहे हो, देखो, your DAF is reflective about the questions that will be asked to you in the interview. The board members focuses about certain things. किस sector में आप job कर रहे थे? Prepare your sector very well. You actually want to mention that or not? Sector related information. Which city you were in while you were working there? किस city में आप काम कर रहे थे? Okay. So these things, sector, city, the details about that particular job profile, you need to mention. One more question, guys. कुछ students हैं जो किसी educational coaching institutions में work करते हैं and they mention that. Right now, as per the time, into the current environment, if you are going to mention you have worked in an educational institution, you have to defend it. Prepare your arguments very well. Questions will definitely be asked from this arena. Where you were and why then you were pursuing here. Then some category of students are there who have not worked since 3 years, 4 years, 5 years while pursuing the UPSC or state PCS examinations. So these students had been unemployed. There will be a tough line of questioning for you guys again. Be ready for it. They will ask you that how you just dedicated yourself for this particular examination. You had not been productive for so many years. You have not contributed to economy for so many years. How do we believe that you are going to contribute well after becoming a bureaucrat? So these are, I'm giving you the examples that how the questions will be asked to you. So be prepared that what you are going to mention in the DAF. Okay. This is the most interesting part, part F. Here, particulars at the university, state, national level in respect of prizes, medals and scholarships. Somewhere look into your academic details, but also try to find कि कुछ तो prize and medals मिले हों. Some students definitely mark it like this: no prizes, no medals, no scholarships. Okay, I can understand कि यार नहीं मिला होगा, it happens, नहीं भी मिला होगा. Scholarship a tough game, but अगर हम स्कूल लेवल पे भी कुछ तो प्राइज, कुछ तो मेडल्स मिले होंगे, उसको मेंशन करना है यहाँ पे, इसको ब्लैंक नहीं रखना है. It gives a bad image. Never leave this column blank. Sports and NCC. Few candidates are good into sports. They have participated at some school level events, national level events, state level events. They can definitely mention. And if you have actually not participated, then don't mention it. Because if questions will be asked to you right on the spot, you cannot defend it. अगर आपने सच में sports में participate नहीं किया है, it will become difficult for you. और जो स्टूडेंट्स मेंशन कर रहे हैं स्पोर्ट्स के बारे में, फॉर एग्जांपल आपने स्कूल में आपने जैवलिन थ्रो में पार्टिसिपेट किया होगा, शॉर्ट पुट थ्रो में पार्टिसिपेट किया होगा, लॉन्ग जंप में पार्टिसिपेट किया होगा, देन बी प्रिपेयर्ड. दिस ईयर वी आर हैविंग ओलंपिक्स. क्वेश्चंस रिलेटेड टू द स्पोर्ट्स अरीना विल बी ओपन टू यू अबाउट ओलंपिक्स एंड स्पोर्ट्स. It means that this area you are highlighting in your DAF. line of questioning will be opened from here. Positions of distinction leadership held in college. आप इसमें मेंशन करो, you were the president of literature club, environment club, yoga club. So you were the president, you were the secretary, you were the joint secretary of certain good organized Oil Technologist Association of India. लेकिन my dear students, sometimes few candidates write, I was mess secretary. Please don't write such things, है ना? Mess secretary, I was class monitor in the school. Don't mention such things, है ना? If you had been president, secretary, find out that you would have led somewhere definitely. These things should be mentioned. Other extracurricular activities, interests and hobbies. This area definitely derives a lot of question. Even the board members come prepared with certain specific kind of hobbies. अगर आप बोलते हो music, then which genre of music? Which musicians you give your ear to? These things, if you are talking about books, what kind of books? Fiction book, non-fiction book. Into the fiction book, who are your favorite writers? Latest book, what you have read? तो डिटेल्ड प्रिपरेशन की जरूरत होगी यहां पे आपको. जो भी आप मेंशन कर रहे हो, जस्ट डोंट डू इट फॉर द सेक ऑफ फिलिंग द स्पेस, बट you should develop an acumen to answer those questions in fine details. उसको मेंशन हमें करना है एक्स्ट्रा करिकुलर एक्टिविटीज को. अच्छा, कुछ बच्चे ज्यादा सोचते हैं कि एकदम जेन्युइन वाली हम एक्स्ट्रा करिकुलर एक्टिविटीज बताएंगे, हॉबीज बताएंगे. प्लेइंग विथ माई डॉग, दिस इज नॉट अ हॉबी. Playing with my dog is not a hobby. Try to understand. Okay, any kind of games, indoor, outdoor games, or some unique hobby may be there, you can mention that also. Whether you have been selected or not, again very honestly fill this. If you had been selected, yes. If you had not been selected, then say clearly no. Previous examination details. UPSC में if you have appeared, number of attempts, how many times you have appeared, honestly mention it. No fudging, no bluffing. How many times have you appeared in JK? Okay, JK Administrative Services, how many times you have appeared? यहाँ पे भी honestly हमें reveal करना है. Okay, all said and done, your DAF is actually going to derive the kind of questions you are going to get in the examination. सो अभी से हमें अच्छे से समझ लेना है कि नंबर वन थिंग, नो मिस्टेक शुड बी कमिटेड. वॉट एवर, एनी सिंगल वर्ड, एनी सिंगल डॉट मेंशन्ड इन योर डैफ इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. ठीक है, check it and recheck it. Then try to understand and find out the line of questioning with respect to your DAF and think about it. Okay, brainstorm the topics, what kind of questions can be asked, and kick start your preparation for the personality test. Thank you guys. Hope to meet you soon.